Hello. So this is a mix from one of my friends. Her name's Vicky, and I will link her group where she sells these in the, what is that called? The description. Sorry. I don't remember the names of these, but this one, oh, you can't see it. This one is one of my personal unicorns, and I do have to cut it. And then this was one of the ones that stylists could get for some kind of incentive. I can't remember what it was for. And I saw it and I was like, oh, it's not that awesome. But seeing it in person, it's really pretty. And this is an Incoco, and I have no idea what it is, but it's really, really pretty. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is put this, I think I'm going to put this on my pointer and my, uh-oh, this is an old set. Yeah, so I'm going to put this on my pinky and I have to cut it, and I'm going to put this on my pointer. And I think I'm going to turn it around. Oh, I didn't realize this one doesn't have the, so I don't have to turn this one around. Oh yeah, I do, because otherwise that will still be upside down. So I'm going to have to cut this one. Oh, what about, yeah, that's okay. To turn it. So I'm going to put these ones back in here for now, because I like to do that to keep them from drying out. So I wonder if, let's see, I have my template right here. Oh, let me put this over there so it's not so shiny. And look guys, I got a new garbage can. Look at the size difference between these. Look at that. You see why I was frustrated? Okay, maybe I'll use that now. So I have these templates that I use. Actually, I think, I don't know why that one is like a whole one. That's kind of weird. Oh well. And I'm wondering how much of that I can actually save, like if I turn it kind of sideways like that. I think that's a good idea. Okay, then I'm going to cut this kind of at a slant, I think. There we go. Turn this over like this so it's a little bit less warm. Okay. And I'm going to take, oh, I apparently grabbed out another template. Because I want as much of the design as I can get. Right? Yeah. There we go. Feels like it might be a little dry. This set is super old. I think this set was from 2019, 2017 or 2018. I think it's called Falala. Actually, I think is what it's called. I might, wind up cutting that off a little bit. Let's see which pinky is longer. They're about the same, I think. Actually, why don't we put this under here? Whoa, I mean the other one. While I trim this other one. We're just gonna do the same, not with that, obviously. Whoops, that one on the floor. Sorry, guys. Oh, goodness. I have to say, I still kind of feel a little weird. My brain feels like it's still a little slow from having surgery. I mean, I feel like I should be all better, but I'm not. I'm not all better yet. I feel like she did a really good job with this mix. I really like it. But I didn't buy that, I can't even remember what that's called now. The one that's red and it's got silver on it or whatever. Oh yeah, okay. Gosh, it's really pretty. I wish they would re-release some more music. Oh, it's kind of sheer. And I do have nail teaks on. I'm gonna lose some of that. That's makes me a little bit sad. It's okay. Because I should have put the other finger, but I had a tiny bit of peeling today. I'm surprised I haven't had any peeling since I started using that nail teaks. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work. This one is just a tiny bit too small for my other one, and I didn't want to try to stretch this because it already felt a little fragile. That didn't go in. Come off of me. It's like, I'm gonna stick to you. Oh gosh, guys. Isn't that cute? Can you see it? My camera's up really high. I feel like it's up really high. Maybe I should adjust it. I don't know. My camera holder's a little finicky, which is frustrating to me. I guess I should keep that out since I'm going to use it for my other finger. So I recommend, like, if you just use it the way that it's supposed to be used, I recommend, like, keeping a template for this type of stuff. Because I use these templates all the time. All right, let's see here. Nope, that's not quite far enough over. Can I get you back off? Please come back off. I thought I waited long enough, but I didn't set a timer. So I don't think it's gonna come off. See, I have a whole bunch of, I didn't get up high enough. Bummer. actually have two mixes with this. Now, because I also have a mix by Beth. I wonder what that is. Crap, I don't know if I can lift it back up to find out what that is. There's like a bump or something right there. Or maybe it's an optical illusion. Alright, never mind. So I liked the Color Street mat that we got in one of the sub boxes. I can't remember which box it came in. Wow, guys. I took out almost all of that one. I think it stretched when I tried to get it back off. And I thought, I really wish I had a bigger one. And so this is called Reasoners or something. I can't remember how much it was. I don't think it was more than like $15. And I like that it's matte and the other side is like gray. It's not silicone. It's like some kind of fake leather or something. But, and I think, I can't remember what it's for either. It's for something. Where did I put that other strip? I put it back in here. But I wanted something that was more of a matte so it wouldn't like shine at you guys. Like this is shiny, and if I put it, like where would I put it? Anyway, it reflects the light, and I noticed in one of my videos when I was editing that it was like focusing on that and really shiny. Look, I didn't use that. Dang it. Hold on. It was like really shiny. So so it's gonna be like that. I wonder if do I want it like that or do I want it more like that? I think I want it like mostly in half. Like that. Okay. Although I don't know, maybe I shouldn't try to angle this one because it's already gonna be so why am I turning this around? Because it would look upside down to me if I didn't, which would bug me. And something to keep in consideration is when you turn it around, this side down here is usually more rounded. So when you turn it around, sometimes this is, depending on your nail shape, it doesn't work as well as it could, which is something to keep in mind. Apparently did not round that as well as I thought I did. I'm turning it over because the pattern makes it a little bit more difficult to see that. And I do this instead of putting it on and then taking off like the excess, because I feel like that makes it look really jagged and gross. And I don't like the way that it looks. I like a clean edge, and I don't feel like I get that. I've seen people do it and they do an amazing job, and every time I try to do it, it just winds up looking awful. So pretty much from the beginning of my color streak journey, I just cut it. Just like, nope. And honestly, on some of these older sets that like to stick to the backing around the edges, it's a lot easier to get off if you cut it. See, this one is a little sticky to the edge. So you gotta be really gentle with it. I'm hoping this is still long enough, but I think it is, because these nails are always shorter. But you see how it just barely, because it's rounded, that makes it really super difficult on, see right there, I don't know if I can get this back up. It's like super sticky, which I guess is a good thing, right? No, come on, come on. I can't even get a hold of it. I'm sorry, I know I'm out of frame. No, if I do it, guys, it's gonna rip. So there will just be a little bit of nail showing, I guess. I think I already ripped it a little bit. Darn it. And it's my nailfy hand. See right there? That makes me sad. So the weather's been really nice. Today it was like 57 degrees. Has it been nicer where you live, wherever you are? It is Saturday. The 24th, maybe? Of February. Because I didn't do a very good job taking the Okay. The nice thing about turning it around like this is I don't have to try to use that perforation that never seems to actually work for me. So it's going to be the end of my nail. So it won't matter. I have a friend who's a musician. She's going to be so jealous. Oh goodness. This is, yeah, it's hard to find. I've looked for it. I mean, you can find it, but I didn't want to pay like $40 for it. You can also find it sometimes in bundles. Um, which is fantastic. I've bought a few personal unicorns that way. Fiji Shores. I bought that in a bundle. And then I used or sold what I didn't want. I used some of it in mixes that I made. I feel like this feels like it's not going down right there. And I will put Clear as Day over probably my whole hand because I need it. It's like, I feel like it looks like ruby slippers or something. Okay, let's see here. These ones don't feel as stiff. This one feels really stiff. But this is an Incoco set, and I don't know how old it is. So I think this is gonna go here, but I think I'm gonna turn it like this. So this will go on my thumb like this. I will cut, ooh, that's really pretty, wow. I'm gonna have to go find a set of this now. Oh goodness. This stupid perforation. It doesn't ever seem to work. At least not for me. I might have cut that a little weird. So now, because I got the big thumbs, I can go like that. I can put this back. Oh gosh, this, how I didn't cut that too thin. Let's see here. Oh no, it shouldn't. So this must be for my middle finger. Let's try this one. Yeah, I think that's the right size. I'm sitting at this little table, and it doesn't have a way for me to stick my feet underneath of it. So, okay. So see, I have it lined up as far over to this side as I can go. So Stacy just announced her next bingo, and she told us like what they were gonna be, and it sounds really fun. I'm excited. I was actually gonna do something different tonight, but it was something that I could use for bingo. So I'm waiting. Oh goodness. I can't get this off. There we go. Ooh, this is somewhat sheer. That's interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna stretch it a tiny bit. I never put it up high enough. I don't know why it's so sticky, guys. Like, I've never had this problem. I must not have waited long enough after I put my top coat on. I thought I did. I usually set a timer. Oh, I guess I didn't need to stretch it quite that much, but I didn't have enough clearance right there. So yeah, the lady that I bought this from, she's one of the sweetest ladies. Her name's Vicky. She does a group of where she does mixes. She doesn't do them very often. She's so sweet. She tries not to like interfere with other people's mix drops, which some people have mixes drop like once a week. So I told her she shouldn't worry about that, but she's super sweet and super nice. Sorry if that sound bothers you. I apologize. So this has chunky like silver flakes in it. I'm wondering if I need to trim those with the because it wasn't wanting to come off. Like, nope, we're just gonna. Oh yeah, I can see now why everybody was going crazy over this. It is really pretty. And it matches really well. Look at that. Not that it's not focusing on that, but well. Oh, that's my thumb. Oh, let's see if this red one is done. Ready, sorry. Yes, that's much better. Heat is amazing on these things. Oh, excuse me. I should check first. Lining that up. Because this one is usually shorter than the other side. Yeah, this one's a little bit longer. One side a little bit longer. Yes, one side is a tiny bit longer. It's just barely gonna fit. Gosh, these are all, this one's not as, this one's more opaque. Oh, I can kind of see through it a little bit. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh my goodness. See, that still had some. I could have even gone a little bit less. I also could have gone up a little bit more. Oh, what was I doing with this? I don't know. I don't need that. I told you guys my brain is still a little fuzzy. She makes me nervous about driving. I did drive today. It was fine. Nothing happened. I actually drove 2 different places. I don't remember the first time I had sinus surgery. I was 23. I don't remember anything about it. I remember like having it, and I remember I had a really hard time waking up from anesthesia. I think I'm gonna keep this as my template. Look, it's so different color because it's probably really old, or it's stained from the red. The red might have stained it. I don't remember anything from my first sinus surgery really, except that they told me to take, actually, you know what? So like the same month that I had my, no, that's not right, because honestly, I can't remember because I had sinus surgery and I also had my wisdom teeth removed. And I had my wisdom teeth removed when I was 19 and I had sinus surgery when I was 23. But one of the times I had a hard time waking up, or maybe both of the times I had a hard time waking up, I don't know. Because they asked me if I wanted to be asleep or just do like laughing gas or whatever when they took out my wisdom teeth, and I was like, no, I want to be asleep because they were completely impacted and they had to basically cut them out. And I was like, no, I don't want to be awake for that. That sounds incredibly painful. I'm gonna pass. Because they would never go in. Like, it would just be painful and I would just be in pain. And I think they took them out before it got to that, because I was pretty young when they took them out. I was 19, but I guess you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. So I just remember they gave me hydrocodone, I think both times, and they told me to take it for however long, and then, yeah, I don't really remember the recovery. Oh. So I got it just a little bit too far over, but it's not far enough over that I can cut it. And that is just barely long enough. You see that? It's fine. Sorry, that's my notification for something. Because I forgot to turn my phone on silent. So I did finally order from my main stylist, but the only new one that I think I got was, I think 2 of them are in the core catalog, but the only new one that I got was, I still have to do that. Gosh, I can't remember what it's called. That overlay for the leprechaun overlay. Lucky Charms. Magical Charms. I'm just gonna call it Lucky Charms, you guys. I think that's what it's supposed to represent. But, oh no, you can't call it that because copyright infringement. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, maybe I'm not, because now I can't get it back off. Alrighty then, I'll just see if we can pull this up a little bit. Now it's crooked. Darn it. Yep, I definitely need to set a timer. Because usually, well, if you probably have watched my other videos, you know I don't have a problem like pulling it back up. So that's just weird. Okay, ouch. I'm sitting like on the corner of this thing, and I am hitting my chest on the corner, like upper chest, and it doesn't feel very good. Hold on. Okay. These feel kind of weird, like rubbery. And my house is set for like 68 degrees, so it's possible that it's cool in here. This is what I don't like to do because it usually looks crappy if I wind up trying to take it off with whatever. There's a dog outside losing its marbles about something. I'm not sure what it's losing its marbles about, but it's very unhappy. Okay, there, I think. So when you do this, you want to do it like underneath or straight down. You don't want to file like back and forth like they do when they in the advertisement videos. That's like terrible advice. The Color Street models, oh my god. Like the videos they had for the sub boxes before they apparently decided there weren't enough people watching them. Yeah. I don't think those ladies have ever done their nails themselves for real life. Okay. Sorry, that took a lot longer than it should have taken. I don't know what I'm going to do with this little pinky. No, I shouldn't do that because it's probably going to reflect. Hey, look, I'm using my garbage can more. I mean, I still have a ton of little scraps, but it is a lot easier to get it in that little hole. Of course, come off the scissors. Okay. I've bought mixes with only one thumb before, but it's much better if I have you know, did I put that away? Guys, I put it away. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot more room. I must have just cut that other one a little funky. Just look at that. Okay, I need to make this warmer. Let's see here. Well, it has been 40 minutes or something, so I guess. My last video, I hope it's not awful. I had to like pause so many times, which means I'm going to be piecing it together a lot. So see, obviously, like that's too short, right? For my nail. Look at that. Can you see? But turning it sideways, it is not. And sometimes it's easier to see how you didn't make it very round if you flip it over. Oh, I did a terrible job. Okay, that was better. I think. Except this will get a wrinkle right there. Can you still see what I'm doing? I apologize. I feel like the camera is too far away, but last time I was like hitting my head on the camera, so I overcompensated. So if you get a wrinkle, sometimes you can like just pick it up, like pull it up and like reposition, or not reposition, but like kind of pull the wrinkle out. I'm trying to tell if I have a wrinkle here. Kind of feels like I do. But for whatever reason, this is a little too sticky. It's almost like I've orally bonder under something. I still got over that one corner a little bit, like over my cuticle. Not sure how I managed to do that. Again, it was not as bad as last time though. So I was gonna wear that Hawaiian French tip kind of wonky with Treasure Island over the top. But one of the sorry, that's my foot. I gotta stitch again. Things in Sassy was negative space on all of your fingers. I'm not really a negative space fan for the most part. I think that's really pretty. Like, I didn't realize. It's okay. It's fine. I'm more of like a full nail type person, obviously. Oh, you just did that, didn't you? Just lay right down there. So I will probably put Clear's Day over all of these because they all feel kind of, well, I just like to have more than one layer. I feel like it's prudent. And I didn't used to, and honestly, like, these would probably last for a couple days. But I think I want to wear them longer than just like 3 or 4 days. My last mani was an experiment so that I could mix with the Sally Hansen set that I put on. And it worked fine, and it looked fine, and I didn't have any issues with lifting or anything like that. So like I said, I'm almost positive that the strips are not the part that needs the gel cure. I'm pretty sure it's the top coat, because Fall Park has never made strips like that are like gel except for recently, and they feel like gel and they don't need a UV light. Like, that's the whole point. The whole point of it is to be quick and easy and not need a UV light or whatever. I'm a little bit surprised though that we have those gel strips and we don't have like straight up metallic, like chrome, straight up chrome. Okay, what do you think? I think I like it. I think it's awesome. These stand out a little bit. Maybe I should have done red and then just like one accent of this, but that's okay. It would have been great if I could have put these on these 2 fingers, but I didn't have the right size, so I couldn't do that. I'm hoping that this doesn't just look black from far away. I'm hoping you can see the red. It almost is like a maroon. It's like a purpley red. Let's see. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Too close. Okay. Let's try it like this. This way. Oh my goodness. I might have to edit that out. Oh, sorry, guys. Thanks for joining me. It makes me feel really good when you do like my videos. If you didn't, just so you know. And if you got this far, I'm assuming you must have liked it. I'll talk to you guys later.